Hi guys, and welcome to the Al Nassr stream. Hope you guys are doing good and having a nice day. Today it's Al Nassr versus Al Hazem, which is going to be a phenomenal match because if we do manage to win this one, we do go clear of the table by quite a bit, which is great. You know, love to see Qadsiya drawing to a relegation side. You know, that's a absolute W. Welcome Noah, welcome Grim, welcome Alexa, welcome, I think Owen was here as well, welcome Poppy, Indu, Haz, Asiri. Hope you guys are all doing good, W's, and yeah, this is going to be an absolute W stream here, and yeah, this is going to be the lineup for Al Nassr. Let's quickly read Owen's comment. Dino movies are not gaming, it's movies, bro, it's not associated with gaming. But Owen, football streams are for football, guys. I have to reinstate this again because some of you guys are confused. Football is for football, okay? Anything else, you can private message me outside of it. Yeah, W's. And welcome GX, you know, absolute W being here. So for Al Nassr, the lineup is going to be as follows. Nawaf Al-Akidi is going to be the goalkeeper. Nawaf Bushal is going to be the right back. Simikin and Inigo Martinez are the two centre backs. We have Ayman as the left back. Mane as the right mid. Khaibari and Angelo are going to be the two CMs. And Koeman as the left mid with the forwards, of course, Ronaldo and Yao Felix. And for Al Hazem, the goalkeeper is Varela. The left back is Al Shankiti. Centre back is Tanker. And the right back, Al Dakhil. The midfielders are Al Nakhili and Rosier Al Sayali. And Al Harabi are the midfielders. Let's start the timer as well because they have kicked off here. And the forwards are Martins, Al Soma, and Sayud. And hi CDF, welcome to the stream. Shout out for being Titanium T-Rex member and W's. And yeah, pretty good attendance today. Yeah, Nassr out in force. We love to see it. You know, a lot of Al Nassr supporters. Wow, there's a big danger zone sign. Nassr Army. I mean, well done to the Nassr supporters for coming out in full quality. And Etifak Better, first of all, welcome XX Gunners to stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I did actually watch Etifak. You know, they're my local team. But, you know, I support Nassr since they are, you know, the main team. And, yeah. Let's get straight into this game. And again, you know, once again, guys, no gaming talk on the football streams, you know. So that includes you, Swank. And hi, Ron. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. This is going to be Inigo Martinez with the ball right now. He's going to send a long ball now down to the field to try and find Ayman. And it's now going to be straight out for a throw in here for Al Nassr. So again, if we do win this game, we manage to get top of the table. We'll be on, I believe, 18 points, which is phenomenal because that means that we're 3 points in front of second and we've played the same amount of games as everyone else now. So, yeah, and exactly, yeah, pretty good attendance. Let's see what the attendance amount is. I think it's 29,000 here today at Stadium. No, it's not. I think that's capacity. I think it's quite a high. I think it's like 50% that is attended, which is good. So about 12, 13,000. But yeah, I might be a bit off that number there specifically. And if you do a football movie, then would it break the rules? Yes, it would, Owen. It has to be about the game, relevant, you know, because that's fictional stuff. It's cluttering the chat, and it's not, you know, really contributing anything. And so, yes. Let's get Ronaldo into the screen here as well. Let's get Ronaldo, of course. Do I have Mane? Mane's over there. Man, I wanted to bring Mane into the screen, but I guess not. And appreciate Gunner's edits. I appreciate that so much. You know, I try and do the effort into it. So yeah, if you like it, that means it's good. And I'm glad you guys like it, which is great. Okay, it's going to be a corner for Al Nassr. Quickly taken. Angelo now to Nawaf Bushal. Quickly sent in. Koeman trying to be the target there. However, it's going to be sent away. And now straight back to Nawaf Bushal, who's going to hold the ball up. And it's now back over to Angelo. Angelo trying to dribble through a couple of Hazem defenders. I do think Hazem's going to be playing very defensively. Of course, you know, this is one of the teams more specifically that really tries against us. I don't know why. When we were under Luis Castro, they did win their game against us like 5-4. It was such an annoying game as well because that was one of the title deciding games. And I feel they just really just step up their game against us, play defensively to our counter. And XXX Gunners, how can you join the S&P? You can join on the micro stream. As I said, this is a football stream, guys, so W's. Yeah, watch on Thamanya, exactly. And yeah, this is going to be here we chat Nassr and football while we watch and Dino commentate. Yeah, exactly, W's. That's what we do. So Inigo Martinez now with it. Over to Khaibari. And even though it's a football stream, you don't have Discord. Okay, you can contact me in the Minecraft stream tomorrow then. Iman, holding the ball up. Prediction for me personally, first of all, welcome, Sherry. Forgot to welcome you. Prediction, I do think Nassr wins this 3-0. I hope we do have that and we don't lose to this goofy team. I mean, I genuinely don't like Hazem. I think it's because, you know, it was in that one season where we were very contention for the title and they just pulled off wins somehow. I don't know. They just really just pull off nothing from us. And Nawaf Al-Akidi now over to Inigo Martinez. And what is my time? The time for me right now is 9:04 p.m., which is, you know, same time that this match started. Simican. Inigo Martinez. Prediction, someone will score. Yes. Iman. Trying to find a through ball there to Mane. Intercepted nice and easily there by El Sayali. Now it's going to be with Sayoud. Giving a through ball, trying to find the run of El Soma, and it's once again intercepted by Inigo Martinez, who's always there for us. It's really good. I really like Inigo Martinez's positioning. He's always such a phenomenal positioned player, and he always finds, you know, the space and, you know, really intercepts these through balls that come through to our defense. And especially since the fact that, you know, we don't have the strongest left back currently playing Iman. He is covering mostly that position when Iman goes up the field, and he does help out quite a fair bit there as well. And yeah, just showing the shot before from Coleman. What a save by Varela. I mean, it's such a phenomenal one to cause the corner. And yeah, that is something that we see an early chance. Hopefully we do get a conversion pretty early on. I would love to see a goal before the 10th minute. That's kind of my prediction. I did think so. And this ref, I mean, I haven't seen anything that bad from the refs so far. I mean, the referees are... Who is this ref? Oh, you're saying it's him. I haven't seen his face close up, so I can't really tell specifically who this guy's refereed before from one of our goofy matches. I guarantee it's probably a bad ref, but, you know, let's see him close up when he does appear on the screen. Good tackle from Bouchal. It's going to be somehow, okay, free kick given to them for free. Wow. Let's have a look. So, yeah, Bouchal definitely, okay, he didn't really hit the ball there, but yeah. And glory, Man United. Yes, I saw that Man United actually winning their game, so congrats to Man United. Good through ball to Ronaldo, but it's going to be intercepted by Varela. That was an early chance. João Felix found that through ball. And yeah, W's, PTK, that you're on the stream as well. Appreciate you being here. And this is now going to be Sayoud pressuring from Iman. And now over to, I think that is El Harbi, intercepted by Angelo. Now over to Mane. Mane holding the ball, chipped to Khaibari in the midfield. Of course, Brozovic is injured, so he's not playing today. Khaibari is replacing him, along with Angelo as that duo in the midfield. And your worst nightmare is back. And can you ask an off-topic comment? Okay, sure, go ahead. Nawaf Al-Akidi, Nawaf Bouchal. What am I going with the commentation today? Bad header there from, I think that was Dekil, just headering straight out. It's going to be a corner for Al Nassr. I don't know what he's doing. It's kind of strange. And you're back again. W's Poppy, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, Angelo's going to take the corner for Al Nassr. Here we go. Come on. Let's get an early goal, please. Nassr, I really love to see one, especially in front of all of these fans. Man, how many fans there are in the stadium. I'm actually very impressed. And will I play Minecraft in the night? Tomorrow I will, after El Clasico. Okay, let's see what happens with this corner. Angelo sends it in deep. Simican going for the header. Ronaldo jumps up, and that's going to be cleared away. Iman holding on the outside the box there. A quick pass from Inigo Martinez to Angelo. That was a very good switch up of play by Inigo Martinez, and it's going to be another corner here for Al Nassr. That is going to be won by Angelo. And, sorry, random, Pepsi 4. All the comments were cluttering that nice little Pepsi 4 comment. W's for being on the stream random as well. Absolute W's. And here we go. Angelo's going to take. Angelo. Let's see him take the corner here. Pepsi 5. Okay, sent in. Header from Simican. That is going to be out, and it looks like it's going to be a goal kick here. I think that did go off by Simican. I don't think there was a deflection. And you just want to say hi, you're good. See you in the El Clasico stream. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Poppy, for the El Clasico. That's going to be a W. And he only said we could talk about football, so now we can only say football. I mean, like, as in chatting about the football, Owen. You know, like, you can ask personal questions as well. Like, not personal, but, like, IRL questions too. just not the gaming, because, you know, the streams are dedicated for that. And hi, Kelvin. Welcome to stream. I hope you're doing good. Kelvin dribbles past the defender, and Kelvin the right foot finesse. Hopefully we see that from João Felix today, or Ronaldo. I mean, that would be phenomenal if you predicted something there, Kelvin. But yeah, W's. And Pessy. Okay. This is going to be a throw-in now for, I think Al Harbi's taking this. Yes. And Winners Academy is greater than Nassr. I think you know you now. No, I don't. Okay. Nassr, I don't even know what Nassr's Academy's quality is, to be honest, because I haven't really seen it. I've seen, you know, some clips of it. I haven't fully visited Nassr's Academy. I mean, that's something I would love to see. And yeah, I have absolutely no idea. You got like an Arsenal profile picture, so I mean, fair enough. And by the way, you told you United will be top 8 at least. Yeah, I do think United will finish with a top 6 finish. I did believe so at the start of the season anyway. I wouldn't, you know, go against your prediction there, Sherry, because I personally do think United have the quality, especially if they're playing Le Mans now from now on, because he is so good. And Dino United are literally second after the match. Yeah, I know exactly. And you got to go, but read your last comment. Okay, bye. If you need you, you're in the S&P. Okay, no problem, Alexa. See you later. And what did you say before? 2 things. Okay, let's have a look. Still continuing your Pepsi saga. Fair enough. Random. No wonder you're called Random Returnal, man. It's like the most random comments ever in history. Noaf Bushal. Now to João Felix. Khaibari pressuring. A little bit of a tackle there. And Angelo now intercepted. Angelo passing now over to Mane. Mane holding the ball up. And a little bit of a drop back. And to Ayman, a little bit of pressure. He loses the ball. It's now going to be with Sayoud. Sayoud to Al Harbi, sending it long. Inigo Martinez intercepts. Now back with Angelo there. That's going to be a foul and a free kick for Al Nassr. Well done. Good win. By the way, all the big boys of Madrid are back from injury before the El Clasico. You saw somewhere? Yeah. I think we'll have enough players back for El Clasico. I think definitely Barca's got slightly more of a disadvantage. Ball going into Koeman here. Inside the box, he tries to find Ronaldo. Unsuccessful. Khaibari now to Noaf Bushal. Over to Koeman again. Tries to do a little bit of a dud. Koeman sends it now to Bushal back. Here we go. Noaf Bushal now straight into the defense here with, I think that's Khaibari. Angelo. Will CR7 reach 1,500 goals? Probably not. You know, but there's never say never. I don't think it's going to be the case. So I think maybe 1,100 is probably going to be the maximum of what can possibly be achieved at the current rate of, you know, he wants to achieve 1,000. Then I think 100 bonus would be great in itself. But yeah, 1.5k would be insane if he ever reached that. And we had disadvantages for a whole year. Win's a win. Yeah, exactly. We take a win in the El Clasico, don't we, Sherry? Yeah, that is going to be a foul by Mane, I think, on Al Harbi. I think he does do a little bit of a dive. Oh, that is very much a foul. Yeah, that is a foul. CR7 will reach 1,000 goals, but not 1.5k. You're saying Owen there. I mean, fair enough. You know, I don't think he is going to reach it. 1,100 would be insane. 1,000 goals in itself is insane. You know, we're talking about 1,000 goals in your whole career. You know, not counting friendly goals, not counting goals in the training. Literally 1,000 goals in professional matches. I mean, that is phenomenal. Phenomenal achievement. Tunkara's going to take the free kick here. You would say around 1,070 or 80-ish. Yeah. I mean, I was originally anticipating 1,000. Oh, my goodness. They're checking red card for Mane. Why is this a red card check? They're actually checking red card. Man. No, if they give a red card, he might actually give a red card. Is he giving a yellow or red? Yellow card. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was very... I thought for a second that if we got a red card there, we might actually be finished in some of these games. Because I swear, whenever we verse Hazem, why is it that their team just starts getting some clutch referee moments against us. I don't get it. I mean, that's stupid by Mane. I don't know what he's doing there, standing on the guy's foot. He was already diving, though, so he kind of just runs into him, but yeah, it's not great. And you have a test tomorrow, but you chose to watch you because you're the guy. I mean, appreciate that, XX Gunners. You know, I mean, lock in for the test for sure. But, you know, coming on the stream's an absolute W. I hope you succeed in the test as well and get a good result. Yeah, thank goodness that's not a red card, man. That would have been real bad. Okay, this is going to be now with Rosier. Now over to left wing here with El Nahili. Simikin is just going to intercept straight back to Nawaf Al-Akidi. And bye, Alexa. See you later. Okay. And yeah, W's XX Gunners. I'm sure you'll succeed in your test. Smash like if you hate tests. Okay, Kaibari. And sends it long. Into the path of Ronaldo. There's actually a good send there. Ronaldo touches inside the box. It's now going to be with Ronaldo. Back to Ayman. Good touch by Ayman. Going forward. Runs in. Hits the cross. And that's going to be a corner for Al Nassr. Wow, that was a good play. Nice run by Ronaldo. Good cut by Ayman. And he does win the corner nicely. Good chip as well to get past the defender there, Ayman. A nice little chip. Yeah, first one touch on the run. And then he just cuts it back and wins that corner. It would have gone to Coman otherwise and been a goal. And Welbeck just scored a banger. Okay, I did not know. Is he? Yeah, against Man United, I'm guessing. Well, I don't think United's going to lose that game. I think United's pretty solid. 3-1, yeah. Angelo. Here we go. Corner sent in. It's a deep corner. It's going to be headed by Tanker. A little bit of a chance for outside the box here for Al Nassr. Eniel Martinez pressuring. I think that's going to be now... Is that Martins running onto it? Yeah, Martins has it. Sends it long, and Ayman intercepts. Nice and easy. Simikin now with it. Now over to Bushal. In the tier list stream, you're allowed to do episodes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, 100%. And Angelo. Now over to Ayman. And Ayman's going to hold up player through ball there to Mane. Mane has to be a little bit careful here as well. We don't want to risk a red card chance for our players, especially this team does dive a lot. And they won't fumble it. Nine Hag would have, yeah, for sure. Amarim's not that type of manager to fumble. I don't believe so. This is now going to be with Sayud. Now over to Martins running forward. A chance for Hazem from long range. That's going to be called by Al-Akidi. Absolutely zero challenge there. I don't know what Hazem's doing. They're really just playing, you know, throw the ball down the field and pray that we can get past the defenders like they did to us 2 years ago. Not going to happen. No, no, no. And... this is a show again of Simikin's chance with Ronaldo. Yeah, Simikin was actually pushed down there in the box by Al-Harabi. This was a pretty rough push. And yeah, Rishon's back after a long time. Welcome to the stream, you know. Absolute long time since you're on here. Simikin, long ball over to Ronaldo. He's going to control outside the box. Give a pass in, possibly. No, he does a little bit of a dud cross. Ronaldo. Skills. Back pass now over to Angelo. Long shot. And that's going to be caught by Varela. That was a good shot by Angelo. Well done. Imagine if Vlahovic joined Al Nassr. If he joined Al Nassr, we don't actually need him, to be honest. I think we need more of a DM type player rather than, you know, a striker. I think we've got a pretty solid attack. You know, Ronaldo, yeah, Felix, Mane, Coman. And imagine Ronaldo scores a banger again. I know. Goat Craze 7, first of all, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And second of all, if Ronaldo scores a banger, I'll not speak for 5 minutes on the stream. If he scores a banger. Has to be a banger, though, not just a regular goal. And that's going to be sent away there by Tanker. That's going to be now a throw-in for Al Nassr. I'm surprised we're actually wearing our home kit away. I don't know why that's the case here. I thought we would wear our away kit, you know, a nice little blue kit, and then, you know, they're going to wear the yellow Hazem home kit. So I'm actually a bit interested by their choice. It's going to be Bushal trying to send a cross in. Ronaldo almost hits it. That was a very high jump. That was very close to the 950th goal, which Sherry's just reminded me of. And yeah, that would have been his 950th if he hit that. Let's hope that 950 special. I'm sure if he gets a penalty, he'll probably give it to someone else. I mean, maybe he'll score it. Angelo quickly plays. Ronaldo takes a shot from long range, curls it, and I think the free kick is going to be replayed here. I think Angelo took it a bit too quick. That shot was just curled outside the post there. And yeah, free kick to be replayed. If United win, they will be fourth That is a big milestone for United, especially under Amarim. I think ever since Le Mans came as a, goalkeeper, they've been very solid. And I do think the problem was a goalkeeper problem. Onana and Bayendir, I don't think are quality. I don't think they're great quality at all. You can even see it, Trabzonspor. Onana had a couple of good games. They're saying United curse, but in the end, he's still performing pretty averagely. If Arsenal win, they'll stay first. Fair enough. Okay, Iman's going to take the free kick here. Here we go. Iman. And Angelo's also lining up for this one. Maybe Angelo might take it. And Ronaldo scored 850th against Al Hazem. I mean, what a milestone. The drop back from 850 to 950, 100 goal difference. Ronaldo takes the shot on the volley, and that's saved by the goalkeeper again. What is Varela doing, bro? This guy literally is just turned into prime Buffon against us. Just do what you want. Just do what you want. You're suddenly playing the biggest saves of your whole career in one match, man. That's actually insane. I do think that was offside by Iman there. I don't know if this is going to be a throw-in or not. I do believe that was offside. Yeah, it's being given as offside. Yeah, that's W ball knowledge there, Rishan as well. I'm going to assume you're correct there and say that's, a W score. Brighton 3-2. Okay, maybe United do fumble under Amarim. Maybe they do. Bashal trying to win a throw-in. It's going to be instead with Al Hazem. Martins is going to take. What a header. And you seem to be having fun watching the United-Brighton game. Let's hope we get some goals in this game like that. I did watch the first half. I think it was a pretty decent game. I do think Nassr is going to provide for us here, though. Best team. Where is my scarf? Here. I don't know why I'm not wearing it. Good pass through by Angelo to Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo's done it for Mane there. Just doesn't touch it, Mane, and it's going to be out now. Back down the field to Iman, who releases the ball to Inigo Martinez and mops up. No way United are going to fumble. I know, right? Simican. Now over to Bushal. And Bushal's going to hold. Back to Simican. And Simican through ball there. Trying to find Coman. Coman now holding it. A little bit of step overs. Gets past one man there. Gets past Al Shankiti. Holding it up now in that left back slot. Coman saying that there was a pull, and that should have been a foul. I do agree with him. There was a lot of pulling there, but I guess Hazem just gave us the ball. They felt sorry for us because Coman has it now again immediately with a little bit of a tackle from Bushal. And now over to Khaibari. And your brother says hi and hopes you the best. I mean, W's your brother. Hope your brother's having a nice day. And yeah, your brother's the best for saying hi. And hi, Big B. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Ready for the El Clasico. Visca Barca. We will beat you guys. I mean, may the best person win, Ronaldo header. Sorry to interrupt myself there. And it's going to be with Varela. But yeah, may the best team win. Hopefully it's going to be a good El Clasico, and hopefully it's a little bit more balanced than last season's. Last season's were a little bit unbalanced, besides the final one was pretty good. But yeah, hopefully we get a game that is worthy of the year. And you're saying foul there? Yeah, I do agree with you, Goat Craze. It was definitely a foul. Am I going to watch the El Clasico? Yes, I watch every Real Madrid game. So yeah, El Clasico will be the streamed game tomorrow. For sure. Same with Al Nassr. By the way, subscribe so you don't miss those. And Inigo Martinez holding the ball. Might do a through ball to Mane. That was a good through ball. Mane controlling it. Takes the shot and it just is over. There's a foul in the box. This should be a penalty. I believe so. He's given a corner there, the referee. Let's take another look and see what the decision is going to be from me, personally. So yeah, good control from Mane. He sprints onto it. There is a very good tackle. Oh, it's actually a perfect tackle from El Shankiti. Yeah, no penalty there. That is going to be a free kick. A corner. And will I make a live reaction, Madrid versus Barca? Yeah, exactly like this. Like I do for all the other football games. Always will be live reaction. Angelo. Bushal. Long ball. Header by Simican just missed. Yao Felix controlling the box. Chip. That was terrible from Yao Felix. What was he doing? Varela catches that. Please give you a shout out. You're an editor. Okay, W's Goat Craze 7 for being on the stream and being an editor. That is phenomenal. So, and is that Buffon? I know this goalkeeper Varela playing like Buffon, like genuinely. I swear it's these like teams, Hazem, Akdud, do this Damak. They just get their goalkeepers to start playing like prime Buffon or Casillas. Genuinely. Ronaldo's 2 goals away being 5th all-time SPL goal scorer. I mean, that's phenomenal itself as well. But I do think by the time he retires, he will be the all-time top scorer in the Russian Saudi League. I do think that'll be the case. And Ronaldo scored brace and Felix banger. That's what you predict, XX Gunners. Personally, I do predict at least minimum Ronaldo 1 goal. I do think Felix minimum 1 goal too. We might get a surprise package and see a Koeman goal. That would be cool. Koeman getting a goal would be nice. And no problem, Goat Craze, all good. And as long as your reaction is not to cry if Barca wins with the Yamal hat-trick, I won't cry. Don't worry, I'll end stream. If they win, I'll end stream before the game's finished. If it's a demolition, I won't even finish the full stream. Okay, this is going to be now Angelo over to Ayman. A little bit of a touch there by Ayman. Again, that nice little touch by Ayman. He just wastes the ball, though, afterwards. But the initial touch, there's nothing to take away from that, as it's good on itself there. El Harabi now with the ball. Skills pass Ayman. Tries to find a pass there to Al Sommer. And Harabi was offside. Simican intercepts. That's going to be an offside free kick. And Mbumo became Prime Zidane. 4-2 United. Okay, maybe United aren't going to fumble. Not Bottle Club. And sub 2 W videos, appreciate that, Goat Craze. Really do appreciate it. We're closing in on 6K, so, every sub counts. And I will never, no matter how big we get, forget to talk with you guys, because you guys are the best, And this is going to be now with Angelo. Lob through ball there to Ayman. This is a good lob through ball. I think it's onside. Ayman's going to hold it. He's going to cross it in. Headed by Felix. And it's a goal for Al Nassr. Let's go. Felix scores. And it's onside. That is a goal. We take that. Felix, 9 goals. Top scorer of the league still. Man, Felix is so good. Getting the headers now. He's practicing for the World Cup with Cristiano. And we love to see that goal. Hits a celly with Ayman as well. Man, we love to see early goals. Let's not bottle. We don't bottle under Jorge Jesus. Felix goal, and that is in the 25th minute there with an assist by Ayman. W assist by Ayman as well. That is a very phenomenal assist. Okay, let's go take that onto the score sheet there. Love to see it. And hi, Clicks. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And you met Otavio. W's. And offside? I believe not. I don't believe that was offside. That was a good lob ball by Simican, I think, to set up that whole thing. And then, what a finish by Felix. That is a nice header. Top right corner. It's not savable at all by Varela. He's already diving the direction. He basically touches it. So these Buffon goalkeepers somehow almost touch the stuff. I don't think this is offside. Let's just make sure that the referee's going to play. Yes, he does. He plays. No offside. It's going to be continued and the goal counts. And this stupid lag. Welcome, Worker224 to stream. Hope you're doing good. And I don't know about the lag. Personally, I haven't experienced lag today, but, maybe lag's not great. Maybe lag's there for some of you guys. I don't know. And Messi farming more goals in the MLS until 2028. I know. Rip. Seeing more of those. I saw his goals yesterday. I mean, the header was fine. The first goal, man. Jeez. Okay, let's just get back onto this game. I don't even want to talk about that. Okay, this is going to be now Tanker passing it into the path of, I think that is Martins, Sayoud. Now back over to Martins. Good touch over Bushal, but Bushal shields. Simican back to Noafa Lakidi and intercept. Nice and easy. Ronaldo is better than Messi. Yes. Personally, if you like Messi more, I don't hate. But, for me personally, Cristiano is the best player. And do you think Arsenal win the league this season? I actually have high confidence in Arsenal winning the league this season just because I think that their team's definitely more, it's solid, I think. Unless Arteta starts playing how he was in not last game, but the couple of games before. If he starts doing that again, then they're not. But I do think Arsenal definitely should be winning a trophy this season, 100%. And CDF, we are just different people that work for... You all work for Owen? Okay, I guess. Imagine second again. That would be funny if they got second. Is that like 5 seconds in a row? Felix intercepts. Good intercept between Felix and Koeman. Ronaldo outside the box is going to take a left-footed shot. Tries to do the weak shot. Chips it over to Yao. Intercept there. And he's trying to find Koeman on the rebound. Unlucky. Koeman does not read that. And that is going to be a goal kick for Varela and Al Hazem. That was a good play there by Felix initially. Ronaldo, not the best left-footed shot. Maybe he should have cut him for his right. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing really more else you could do in that play slightly differently because it all relied on the fact that that shot could hit the target, which it didn't. Okay, this is going to be now Tanker taking the goal kick. Now back to Varela. And how is Saudi with me? I mean, Saudi's an absolute W, you know. Lived here 9 years. I think it's such a phenomenal country, and I really do love being here and love watching the league. Hopefully, I can go to more live matches next season. You know, this season I'm doing more streaming for live matches. Next season, hopefully, we can do them in the stadium. But yeah, you know, it's great. Absolutely great. And by the way, you joined your stream yesterday. You boys were talking about cheese and... Okay, yeah. Sherry, I was trying to discourage them from doing that. Ronaldo on a fast breakaway run here. The goalkeeper slides out, and he does make the interception. Varela, the ball is dropped. Angelo wins it back. Angelo cutting in. Cuts in there. Finds Mane. Control. Mane. Cuts again. Tries to find a through pass to Yao Felix, and that's going to be headed away. And it's going to be a throw in here for Al Nassr. Mane did a good job there cutting, but yeah, that finish play was not great at all. Angelo's going to take the throw in. Hope you'll reach 1 million subs. Hopefully, you know, first of all, my hope is just to have 10k. Personally, we always start small and then we get bigger. I'd love to do this as a job. That's why I say every sub counts, you know. Iman, that is a foul, 100%. I don't know why they've just played on here. Sayud now to Martins. Simican intercepts that and is absolutely taken to the ground by Fabio Martins. That was terrible. If Ronaldo scores a banger, then end stream. I probably wouldn't end stream. I'll do something different because I do want to watch the whole match with you guys. Bro, don't worry, you hide 50 people. It doesn't do a dent more. Okay, I don't know. Mane nearly became Vinny there. I know. Almost became Vinny. Very close. Will I make Premier League live reactions? I actually do Premier League live reactions. Didn't do one to Manchester United because, of course, this game was coming up. But I do the bigger games. You know, I did the Manchester Derby. I could do some other ones. And hi, Indu, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And Messi is the first player to reach 60 goal contributions in 2025. I mean, I don't really count them, though. You can probably count half. I'm not counting all of those. I mean, look at some of the goals there that I've found. For example, yesterday's first goal. There's no more explaining needed, really. Bashal, through ball to Koeman. And if Al Nassr wins, eat a hot chili. Okay, I'll see if I have one. I mean, I don't know if I have or not. Ronaldo. Back to Angelo. Angelo. Going to do a long ball over now. And it's going to be intercepted by Hazem. Kotsia 0-0 today. Yes, I actually did watch the whole of that game. And I'm so happy that Kotsia drew. Because that just leads us to having more points at the top of the table. Which we need. I don't know how Kotsia is even on our tail, really. Now we have a little bit more room. A little bit more breathing space to work with. You know, what we've got. And now Yao Felix to Ronaldo. Back pass from Yao Felix back to Ronaldo. It's going to be intercepted there by Tanker and just passed out through by Hazem. Intercepted once again, and it's now back with Iman in the back. Hope I get 1 million subs. Appreciate it. Go crazy. That'll be W's. And carrot. Why is there a carrot emoji? Okay. You did 6 streams already, so your work is over. Worker224. Fair enough. Okay. Khaibari. Now over to Mane, Eniel Martinez. Man United 1-4-2. W's United. You know, now getting third on the table, I'm pretty sure. Third or fourth. Mane takes a cross. Ronaldo header. That was a good header. Just unfortunately got intercepted slightly. It would have been out for a corner. Koeman gets it, however, so it's not a corner. Played on. Khaibari. Khaibari does a chip back over to Kingsley Koeman. Koeman sends it in again for Ronaldo, and that's going to be punched away by Varela. And shot from Yao Felix, cleared off the line by Tanker there. And it's going to be now with Simican. Free kick for Al Nassr, and yellow card coming out for El Sommer. What the heck, man, is this goalkeeper? What is this goalkeeper? Bro, this guy is suddenly... I don't get it with these goalkeepers, man. When we ever reverse them, they just turn into absolute just goats. Simican's definitely injured on the floor there. Must have been a nose injury. Real Madrid are willing to pay 100 million for Kenan Yildiz. Fair bargain, honestly. I think Yildiz is phenomenal talent. I think he'd be really good in Real, especially if... Imagine if we did Yildiz for Rodrigo, especially if, you know, Rodrigo not getting game time. Juventus, he would get a ton of game time. You know, do a early Ronaldo, where he goes Real to Juventus, and then Yildiz coming to... Real, I think he adds a lot of midfield quality because he does not play as high, kind of drops back a little bit. Ronaldo's going to take the free kick here. I do believe. Imagine he's actually taking the free kick. That's crazy. He wants to score 950 with a banger. There might be a sub needed for Simican. I don't know what's going on here. Jorge Jesus is talking. Yeah, it's a quick play. 1-2 from Kaibari to Ronaldo. It's not actually a shot there. And yeah, the pass from Kaibari to Coleman is not great. It's intercepted immediately. Noaf Bouchal intercepts that back. And this is now going to be over to Coleman. Yeah, Felix might take a long ranger. Passes to Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to do a through pass to Yeah, Felix again. And that's going to be intercepted. And now back into Ayman, who I don't know what's going on. Hazem just keep giving us the ball every time they lose it. They just give it straight away. And this is now going to be on the right wing for them. El Harbi. They somehow got the ball back there in a matter of play. And I should be a commentator. I mean, that would be crazy if I could ever get a commentation job. Especially since I don't think there's an English commentator for Thamanya, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you know, Thamanya, if you're ever watching SPL, if you're ever watching, you know, I'm always open for that. And Neil Martinez, now passing over to Yao Felix. And hi, Father of CR7 haters, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good, although you support Liverpool. But the Hairman's wish should be completed. I mean, fair enough. W's. And if Ronaldo scores scream so loudly. Okay, I will do so. I will do. It has to be for a good goal. I think if it's like a penalty or something, I'll do so, but I won't do it as loudly if he scores an absolute, you know, rocket or something like that. So we'll do it based on the goal type. Kaibari, Anil Martinez. Now back to Kaibari. And Juventus hasn't won Serie A since Cristiano left. I know. Ronaldo curse in effect at another team there. Coleman. Now it's going to be intercepted by Tanker, who's playing very defensively today. I've got to say, Tanker's doing a phenomenal job for Hazem in terms of defense. Always there at the right time. This is now going to be with El Harbi. Mane, some press there. He's not going to full press because he is on a yellow card. Intercept by Ayman. I do believe Wesley will come on for Mane eventually because of that yellow card. And now it's going to be a through ball by Angelo. Mane cuts in, tries to find Ronaldo. That was not a good cut from Mane. He should have passed that a little bit better. And sorry, you have to go. You'll come back in 10 minutes. No problem, Goat Craze. Take your time. Al Halabi just losing the ball to Ayman. Kaibari. Now to Yao Felix. Sorry, my throat there. Losing a little bit of voice. I've been talking a lot today, so probably that. Well, it looks like workers 1 to 200 are leaving from work. Fair enough. Someone on the floor here as well. I don't know who specifically is on the ground. They're just showing that Yao Felix chance again, man. How was that clearance from Tanker? What is this guy doing today? He is just stopping us. Him and the goalkeeper together, just absolutely blocking. And Ronaldo's stats against Al Hazem. 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 game, 9.1 rating. And this game is going to be another game where he gets high stats against them because, you know, we always like to smash this team, especially with what they did to us before at home, you know. Our finishing looks a bit rough. I mean, it's not the worst finishing. It's not like the other game. I think it was against FC Goa. Our finishing there was atrocious. But yeah, this game is definitely better, much more of an improvement. I do feel, however, that we are getting unlucky in some cases again against a team like this. Just showing the Al Harbi tackle there from Ayman. And then Kaibari, they're showing the strung together passes. What could have possibly been the injury on Ayman? I do believe it was Al Harbi stepping on the back of his foot there. And wish you luck tomorrow for your test. Okay, you gotta go to sleep. No problem, XXX Gunners. Or XX Gunners. Hope you have a nice rest of your night. Have a nice sleep. And yeah, good luck on your test tomorrow, man. I'm sure you'll get a 100% or a, you know, A star, A, don't know what exact, you know, A plus. Yeah, I'm sure you'll do great. What a shot by Yao Felix. They're just showing the header there again. That was a brilliant header. Good assist by Ayman as well. Ayman's doing a great role in that left back. I'm actually surprised, you know, for a player that's not even left back naturally. He's an AM slash, you know, more of a winging style player. Playing in that left back role, he's actually developing a lot, and I think he's doing a good job. Is the great Russian goalkeeping today. I know, it's like Lev Yashin's on the field. And tomorrow is Sunday. He may be lying with a school test. No, you know, someday, you know, in some countries, Sunday is actually a, you know, weekday. So, yeah, definitely, I don't think it's a lie. And what's your prediction on tomorrow's El Clasico? Yours is 3-1 for Real Madrid to win. I would love 3-1. I think it's going to be a little bit more close. I would say maybe a 3-2 or a 2-1. I don't think it's going to be where we have a 2-goal gap. If I'm being, a bit more pessimistic, but if I'm being optimistic, 4-0. I want to see an absolute thrashing against those absolute NPC team. It's going to be now with Al Harabi. Mane just winning the ball back. Coleman through ball, trying to find Yao Felix. Now with Ronaldo. Ronaldo cuts in. Might take a shot. Back heels it to Mane instead. That was a good back heel. Cross in. There's a penalty. Definitely. Call. No. Referee doesn't call it. I don't know why he held up to the whistle and then he didn't call it. I thought he called it there for a second. It's going to be played on. Mane's appealing a handball. I don't think it was. Iman. Coleman. Angelo. Skilling. Gets through. Passes it back to Iman. You think 1-0 Real win? I mean, if it's a 1-0, that would definitely be a little bit of a lack of excitement, but I would take a win. A win is a win, as we say. And we need a win against Barca. I don't care if it's say there were 0.5 goals in, football. I don't care if it's a 0.5 goal game. But yeah, 1-0 I would take all day, every day. Koeman skills in, sends the ball towards the back post, and no one able to receive that. Simikin now gets it instead. And now it's Kaibari. A little bit of a crossover. It's going to be with Angelo. Revenge incoming, especially from the yapping as well. That was occurring before this game from Yamal. This is now going to be offside. Do believe Bouchard was offside there. Let's take a look. Oh, it was Angelo that was offside. Yeah, there was a lot of offside players there. Angelo is one of them. He receives the ball, sends it in. There was no other offside. Thought it was Bouchard, but it definitely wasn't. Good back heel pass by Ronaldo as well. The defenders were not expecting that. Mane's cross, yeah, didn't hit a handball. It was a shoulder on Tanker. Again, Tanker the one defending always for this team. He's literally the only person on the field, basically. He's the only one with a high rating on FootMob, for example. Sure, you told Owen about Dino hating him until he saw the messages you put. What? Wait, who do I hate? By the way, Barca truly have nothing else going on in their life. They literally just wait for the El Clasicos. I believe they do that. Yeah. It's going to be Noaf Bouchal losing the ball. It's going to be now fast break for El Soma, who's playing left wing now. And it's going to be a throw-in for Al Nassr, quickly taken. Kaibari. El Khaibari is going to probably pass to Ayman. I do believe that's the good pass option here. Steady passes to Inigo Martinez, just a little bit more back defensively. We do have a 1-0 goal cushion before halftime. We do take that, We take that. Dino, check the messages up real quick and you'll know what you're talking about. Okay. And so the messages up were... Where does it say Sherry? What was Sherry saying? Something... I can't even remember. Yeah, you have to tell me again. I can't even scroll up there. I'm just going to say, Worker 224, Owen, W's. I don't really hate anyone on the stream, so I don't know. Peace. Coleman, now over to Bouchal. Through ball there to find Coleman. Now Coleman back to Bouchal. Now over to Khaibari. Angelo. Through ball to Coleman. Held ball up. Bouchal. Cross going in. Intercepted. And it's now going to be cleared away by El Dakil. And it's a throw-in now for Al Nassr. Hazem support definitely in, motions tonight as well. I've got to say, Hazem got a good crowd out for their team specifically. Nassr's going to have a good crowd, but Hazem's got a good one as well. Ronaldo back heels it over to Angelo. That was a good back heel, just not read well by Angelo because he loses it straight away. Kaibari intercepts. The play is still going on. Sayud manages to get a fast ball over to El Soma. Simikin marking him tightly. Inigo Martinez moving in as well. Simikin tries to get the tackle on. Just make sure we don't lose and concede a penalty. We get a free kick instead for us. Simikin, nice little dive there. I do believe it was offside anyway. We have also won 5 in a row against Barca with your boy Benzi. Yeah, exactly. We've actually won as well. We've won 5 in a row. 5 league matches in a row for Al Nassr. And this is going to be the 6th league match in a row that we win. Because, we're on unstoppable form under Jorge Jesus. It really is just a pinnacle of existence being a Nassr fan at this moment, And Real Madrid won 5 games in a row in 2020-2021 season and 4 games in a row 2023-24. Yeah. Good through ball there by Neil Martinez to Iman. Good crossover. Coleman runs to get it, but Varela comes out and catches that pretty good. Pretty good. I was going to say brilliantly and pretty good at the same time. This is now going to be over with El Sayali. Losing it. Bouchal intercepts, and it's going to be a throw-in now for Al Nassr. Quickly taken. Yao Felix. Now over to Kaibari. Simikan. Straight back to Noaf Al-Akidi. Noaf Al-Akidi to Simikan. One of the players slipped over. I think Noaf Al-Akidi sent them to the shops. Smash like for Noaf Al-Akidi. And now to Bouchal. Ball lost. It's going to be intercepted there by Rosier, trying to get a through ball again to one of the Hazem forwards who are just playing kick and run. And Kaibari intercepts. Mane, through ball to Angelo. Might be able to get a through ball on target here. Angelo's absolutely pulled back. That was actually a good chance as well. So yeah, the yellow card's coming out. That is deserved 100%. That yellow card stopped a very nice chance actually, because there was a lot of players forward with a lot of open space to themselves. Coleman to Yao Felix. Back heel going through. Coleman runs into the box. Hits the cross. Finds no one. That was not a great cross by Coleman, but it's going to be a corner regardless. And here we go. It's going to be a corner taken by Angelo. Again, it was Tanker who cleared the ball out. I mean, what is this guy doing? This guy had performance enhancers before the match. Same with the goalkeeper, Varela. Both had performance enhancers for being playing this, you know, professionally. I mean, man, they're actually showing real quality today. I'm joking, by the way. Not actually using performance enhancers. Good cross there by Angelo. And it's going to be caught by Varela. And he might go for a drop kick here. He's just going to hold up the ball. Ronaldo standing in front of him just to restrict the space to distribute. And now a little pass over to Tanker. Tanker trying to cover some space there with the long ball, trying to find Martins. It's going to be intercepted by Iman. And now a throw-in here for, I believe it's a throw-in for Al Nassr. I think Iman's on the floor, a little bit injured. Jorge Jesus is going over asking, is he okay there? They are checking up on him. Jorge Jesus asking Iman, is he good? I do believe he's got a little bit of strain in his muscle. 3 minutes additional time. Let's hope that's not bad for Iman because, yeah, he's been pretty solid. And I think that if he gets an injury here, that might be a little bit difficult for us to control on that left-back side because, I mean, we do have Sultan. We could always play Noaf Bouchal on left-back and Sultan starting, but, you know, I did really like Iman playing. Play's going to be continued with a play down. Ronaldo intercepts. Good back heel pass over to Yao Felix. Ronaldo on the floor there. Definitely play's going to continue because that is a good advantage play. Coleman cuts back. Finds Ronaldo. Holds it up. Finds a little pass over. Trying to find Coleman. That's going to be intercepted. Angelo wins the ball back. Might take a long shot. No, he actually does take a long shot. Hits the post. And that is going to be possibly a corner. I don't know what the call is here. Ronaldo's saying that the ball did touch a player. And the referee is saying goal kick. Let's take a look here. Did this touch a player? Touched a player. Touched a player should be a corner. I actually cannot believe that. They've given a corner now. They have looked at it. They've given a corner. Ronaldo was saying it should have been a corner. He's actually given it here, the referee. Finally, someone's listened. Okay, this is going to be Angelo. How's the message offensive? I don't even know how hit the post is offensive. Coleman sends it in deep. Good chance for Yao Felix to header it. There's a push on Simikan, and that is going to be off goal kick. I don't think Simikan was that pushed. That was definitely weak. Just fell to the floor there, Simikan. I don't know what YouTube's analyzing for messages is. It's pretty atrocious, I gotta say. Hit the post is not offensive. Okay, this is going to be now intercepted by Nijo Martinez. Angelo. Through ball to Yao Felix. Coleman's onside. So is Ronaldo. Yao Felix tries to chip it over to Ronaldo. That was not great because the player intercepted. Don't know what Yao was doing there, really. Iman holding the ball up. Good dribble skills from Iman. Passing it straight back there to Enijo Martinez. We have about 1 minute left to play here. 30 seconds, I should say, as well. We could get a second goal before halftime. That would be phenomenal if we can. Bouchal now with Coleman. Holding it up. Coleman got a lot of pressure on himself there. Quickly plays a free kick that was given. Bouchal. Back to Coleman. Coleman holding it. Doing a couple of step overs. Pass it over to Mane. Mane trying to skill in. Getting a little bit of kicks on him. Back to Khaibari. Khaibari crosses over to Bouchal. This might be our final play of the half. Here we go. Bouchal sends it in. Good chance here for Mane to header. And it's going to be cleared away. And that is going to probably be the halftime any second now. We're going to have to wait for the referee to call this. He's still playing on here, the referee, actually. I don't know what he's doing. Why is he still playing? Okay, play on here. Khaibari, Ronaldo, and he calls halftime. He calls halftime when we win the ball back on the attack. What the heck? Okay, ref. Okay. Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. I know Sunderland now second in the league as well. The fact that Garnacho scored as well, the curse is real. Garnacho was the Man United curse all along. What the heck is this? Referee paused the game as we were on an attack. That reminds me of that Real Madrid chance. Remember, Jude scored. Ref said full time. Okay. I don't know. Maybe he gave a free kick. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure, though, he just called the half before the attack was finished. Regardless, that is half time. W's Goat Craze 7. I need water just to clear my throat. I'll get back and I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes. I'm just going to have a quick break here, not anything serious, and we can talk about the half and what I think needs to happen in the second half for us to get a little bit more goals here. Though what I will say is that every time, first half, always a little bit less goals. In the second half, we always get like 4 or 5 goals, which is phenomenal. But W's in the chat here, guys. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Yeah, average first half. We will see better in the second half, I assume. Jorge Jesus, always the master of the halftime team talks, you know? W's. Okay, back, guys, from the quick short break that I had. W's. Okay, let's talk about the halftime. So, yeah, let's have a look. So, in terms of stats, 65% possession for Al Nassr, 35% possession for Al Hazem. We had 10 shots with 4 on target. They had 1 shot with 1 on target. We had 0 big chances. They had 0 big chances. We had 231 accurate passes with an 85% accuracy. They had 113 accurate passes with 76% accuracy. 4 fouls committed for Al Hazem against Al Hazem from Al Nassr, and 6 fouls committed by Al Hazem against our players. 7 corners for us, 0 for them. So overall, much better stats for us. We're better in every stat, actually, to be precise. And we even have a higher expected goals ratio of 0.72. They have 0.02 expected goals based on their performance. And you get paid to watch YouTubers' content around $400 per hour. That's why you can farm out memberships. It's basically 500 money per... 500 money? Does anyone... Okay, I don't even know what I'm reading here. Overall, the first half, though, I gotta say, definitely not our best. Not our best first half. If we have some look at some of the plays here, they're showing one of the plays by Angelo, finding that through ball pass to Ayman. Ayman's been critical in this game, I gotta say. He's been one of the most important players of the game, I would argue. Just the amount of times the ball's gone to him. You know, he's had in total here, what, let's see, he's won the most duels in the match, 12 duels. He's had 49, almost 50 touches, basically, of the ball, 100% dribble success rate. I mean, phenomenal performance from Ayman in the first half. Did get a little bit of an injury. Let's hope it's not serious and he gets subbed off in the second half. But yeah, definitely, I would say that Ayman is so far my player of the match. Again, some of the players that have been performing, Angelo's been actually pretty good in this match. I think as well, Neil Martinez, always crucial. And Noaf Bouchal, some of his intercepts have been great. He's got, let's have a look how many intercepts this guy had, as he did have quite a lot. It's listed 0 here, but I do think that they counted them as defensive recoveries and tackles, because some of the times when he got the intercept, it would deflect off, I think, to one of like Coleman or Mane or something. So yeah, it doesn't really count it as his, but it is. And Al Nassr scored 12 goals in the first half and 22 goals in the second half this season. I know our second half performance is so much better than the first half. And you can always see in all of our games, like if we have a look at some of our previous games here, right? Let's go have a look. I don't know. Let's take a look at league games, specifically Al Fatah. Let's have a look at that. So the first goal came at the 13th minute. They then equalized at the 54th, and then we proceeded to score 4 goals after that in quick succession, all in the second half. If we have a look at another game, we'll take a look at, for example, at Ittihad. We did get 2 goals in the first half. Now, I do think that was a little bit of a difference in a game compared to our last other games that we've been playing this season. I think that was very different, and you could see in that game it was different because Ittihad, you know, slightly better team. They're also defending a lot. When we versed Al Riyadh, we scored basically all of our goals in the second half. And then if we have a look at, where is it? Al Khaloud? No, Tawoon. I think Tawoon's a better example here. Tawoon, we got 1 goal in the first half and the rest came in the second half. So yeah, let's hope we get some more goals besides the 1 at the moment. Match going a little boring at the first half. Yeah, exactly, Cristiano. But, you know, if we take a look at example again, Al Tawoon, 5-0. First goal in the 7th minute by Yao Felix, and we proceed to see 4 goals after that in the second half. So we could get a good second half performance, especially as Rishan said, 22 goals in the second half so far this season, 12 in the first half. So we are more of a second half team. We settle in, we wait for these teams to get a little bit weaker, we pounce, we destroy. That's what we do. And Man United finally showing comeback. Man United finally got a goalkeeper. That's what it's mainly about. They've got a goalkeeper that's actually competent. I'm going to have a quick look at their match here. 4-2. Yeah, Cunha 24th. I saw the Cunha goal, the Casemiro goal. He got an assist on that Cunha goal as well there. Technically, it's a deflection, not Casemiro's actual goal. And then Mbumo, 2 goals. I did not see those because that was during the Al Nassr match. Yeah, Brighton almost came back, actually, but Man United, man, they might actually have a good season this season. They're currently 4th, 3 points only off first. All I'm saying, 3 points off first, that is actually good. And especially the fact is as well, say City win their game against Aston Villa, right? Say they do. They'll go on to 19 points. Say Arsenal win their game against Crystal Palace. They're on 22 points. Then it'll be Arsenal first, 22. City second with 19, Sunderland third, and then United fourth. And I do think that United will beat Nottingham. I do think that it will succeed in some of these lower games now, especially with this confident goalkeeper, and they might actually finish in a top 3 position and get Champions League next season. It's definitely on the table now, and I am entrusting into the Amorim rebuild. I did say all along, it's not Amorim's problem. He's playing with Ten Hag level players that are just not competent at all, and it's kind of like that with the, when Pioli came in, when Louis Castro came in, should I say. Louis Castro came in. The player quality that we had unfortunately a lot of losses. We didn't have some quality in specific areas. We still achieved great things with him. Then Pioli came in, made it worse, and then Jorge Jesus, finally the rebuild happened here. We got a coach similar to Louis Castro, rebuilt it, has the players, and now he's affecting the team as a whole. Slightly different situation because there's multiple managers, but Amorim's situation is the fact that he's got one manager so bad before him that now he has to fix all the issues. You can see the devastation of Bayer Leverkusen after Ten Hag leaves. Sells half the players, leaves, and you just see their teams finished. They're not going to do anything. I mean, some of the sells weren't specifically on him, but the purchases just are not up to a standard of a club that's competing for a Bundesliga title like they were under Xabi Alonso, And Xabi Alonso did do that in his first, 1.5 seasons. He had 0.5 in this. He came in January for one of the seasons, and then in the first, full season, he won the league. And hi, KD, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Ronaldo needs to start scoring multiple goals. Messi killed it this year. I think it's just because, I do believe that the competition's slightly higher. I also feel like that Ronaldo's doing his best. He's definitely slightly older. The team's, got a lot more different players, so it's not just him that's the sole focus. He's passing over to Koeman, who's scoring, Felix, who's scoring. That is why the split of goals is occurring, And I do believe, as we saw last season before, Cristiano was the sole goal scorer, and that's why he was getting so many goals. And now this season even, he's still the main guy that's scoring goals, but also now it's a bit more split. Al Nassr played official games under Jorge Jesus. They only lost one match, in official games. And that match was a draw, lost on penalties. So, and that wasn't even his fault. That was the fault of Bento, specifically. I will blame that on Bento because he did make that mistake to concede the second goal, couldn't save a penalty. It is his fault. I don't blame that on Kaibari as the mistake for not scoring a pen. And, okay, Sherry, I'm not even going to read all that. Fair enough. And where is was there any other comments I had to read where they're all about Worker 224? Can't wait Mbappe to shut Barca's mouth. Yeah, I mean, Mbappe's going to perform, I do believe, tomorrow. I have hopes. I think Kylian always performs in the El Clasicos. We saw it, last season, Mbappe was basically carrying the El Clasicos for Real Madrid. He was single-handedly carrying them. And when that happens, especially now the team's a little bit better, a little bit more knit together for Real. I think that they're going to have more success, I do believe. And true, but still want Ronaldo to start pumping. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see Cristiano getting more. But, my main thing I'll be happy with is if we win the league, if we win the titles, because, as Cristiano said at the start of the season, it's about the league, getting the win for the team. Going to a positive winning mindset into the World Cup is what you need to see. And, that'll be very good for, I think, Cristiano's mindset, Felix's mindset. And then, go into that World Cup with that win behind our backs. And, our performance has been great as well. It's not like anyone on our team's performances has been bad. I think that every player for Al Nassr this season has performed in some way. Even Bento, he came off the back of that bad, terrible game in the final of the Cup. And he's come back and he's actually been doing good in the AFC. Noafa Lakidi's phenomenal. Simikin's good. Not really any complaints. Wesley's really the only player I'd still have a complaint about. The rest of them I think are fine. And Dynamite's in the chat, W's. And you're waiting for Mbappe to shut the Barca fans' mouth, and Yamal too. Yeah, Yamal needs to stop yapping. He needs to stop yapping. He yaps too much, to be honest. It's like, I liked him when he was in the Euros. I always say this, I liked him when he wasn't speaking, just absolutely just talking and saying how much, he hates a team or they just rig games or whatever. Just prove it on the pitch. So what if you score... I don't mind if you score 7 goals against us. At least you didn't disrespect us outside the field. You know what I'm saying? But, even the legends of the game, Pepe, Ramos didn't disrespect the team. Puyol, these players didn't disrespect each other's teams. They just went into the El Clasico, big game mindset. You play your heart out. You don't go and yap before the match and you disrespect. Ronaldo don't need to compete for the Golden Boot anymore. Yeah, exactly. He's trying to, he's doing team accolades, which is what we need. Team accolades. And you still don't think that much of Gabriel? Yeah, I don't. Angelo, I think, is, he's all right. He's definitely improved. I think midfield role's suiting him a lot. I think that if he stays in the midfield and develops under Jorge Jesus, he'll have a good time. I definitely think he was not the type to play in wing, honestly. I know he was initially a winger. He's played there in the Chelsea Youth Academy. I believe that he was better playing as a midfielder now. He has a lot of knit together with the team. And anyways, you're going to get dinner, then go to bed. And you're going to do it tomorrow, the day after. Okay, W's work at 224. Have a nice rest. And hi, AL. Welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. Manchester won. Yes, I know. They're now 4th on the table. Because trust Amarim, as I always say. Also, I forgot to restart the kickoff timer here. Sorry, guys. Some of you guys probably coming in wondering why the heck am I still playing the timer. Okay, there we go. Next, we'll have Messi join a 6th Division American League just to farm goals. I mean, I don't think that will happen, but, anything can happen in this world, can't it? Players coming out from the half-time. Sultan, I do think, is playing now. Yeah, Sultan's got his jersey on. I do believe he is playing. And PL should end now. If PL ended now, then, I think that United can actually push for I might be overstepping. In January, if they get a good player, they could potentially do a little bit of a title run. Might be an overstep. Might be an overstep a little bit. But I do believe that, the season's early. There's a lot of games. And I think that United with Le Mans are very, they're comfortable. If they win games like they have the previous couple of games, they beat Liverpool as well. They beat Liverpool. You want to see 4-0 by the end of this? I want to see 10-0. I want to see this team absolutely wiped off the face of the planet. I want to see them extinct. Yeah, I'm doing good, AL. Thanks for asking. So, yeah, substitution is occurring here. Sultan's coming on. I think Ayman was injured, unfortunately. Let's hope Ayman's injury isn't serious, guys, because Ayman's been crucial for us. Owen is a bourgeoisie trying to exploit me. I mean, if Owen's trying to exploit me, so be it. Luckily, I'm not exploitable, And my brother and family are doing good, AR. Thanks for asking. Be careful in these streets, yeah. The streets are deadly, Okay, Mane just talking with the Felix about placement of the ball. I don't know, they're just having a little bit of a yap together. Ronaldo's going to take kickoff here for Al Nassr. Ronaldo got a little bit of an R9 haircut. It's like the front of his hair slightly longer than the back. I do believe so. Okay, we go. Second half's about to start. Also, this looks so weird, just Ronaldo's face sticking up. Okay, let's wait for the second half. Ronaldo going to take. There we go. Kickoff has begun. And when will we be witnessing the dog walk streams? AR, they will be coming. I have stopped them just because of the fact of the temperature. Also because I'm doing a lot of stuff during the day. So, I'm busy with the other streams during the day. I can't really do one during the day. And at night when I do manage to get to, it's like 2 a.m. So most people are asleep anyway. But yeah, W's. Angelo, pass into North Michelle. There's a close chance. Yeah, Felix on the volley. Ronaldo takes a shot and it's going to be saved by the goalkeeper. Again, somehow that goalkeeper, Varela. What the heck is this guy doing? It's offside. Bro, what is this goalkeeper? What actually is going on? I think this guy might be a Buffon regen. Then next week, I mean, temperature doesn't change in just 1 week. Probably in December, I'll start them again. AR. December or November. Late November. That's when it starts getting cold, and I can do a January, Feb, as well throughout then. Okay. And as I said, I'm very busy throughout the days, so it's kind of hard to fit it in. And especially at night, I can't do it at like 2 a.m. That's, stress on my head would be too much. Okay, long ball there going in from El Harbi, trying to find the run of Sayoud, and it's going to be now with Nawaf Al-Akidi. Kind of oversteps the ball there. And Brentford, yes, specifically, what happened with Brentford? Okay, I'm guessing they're winning their game or something. Yes, they're winning 1-0 to Liverpool. Wow. 1-0 to Liverpool. Thank you for reminding me of that game, KD. I'll keep that in the background there just to see if Liverpool loses, because that would be phenomenal. Simikin. Long ball going over to Sultan. Sultan sprinting onto this. I'd love to see a Sultan redemption, to be honest. Because, yeah, he hasn't been the best. There is actually a foul on him. It's going to be a free kick for Al Nassr. That is a foul on the face. Yellow card coming out for one of the Hazem players. Yep, you push Sultan in the face as you did a little bit of a dive. And, by the way, are you able to do a movie in the dog walk stream? Yes, so in any stream that is not, you know, football related, blah, 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 you know, stuff like that, then you can do. I'm fine with them. Just as long as it's probably in the gaming streams, you can do a little bit more spammy, but in like the other ones where people are asking questions, maybe just turn it down slightly because that's what they are. Your multi-bet had Liverpool to win. Oh, well, I'll see. So, you know, you don't want Brentford to win. I mean, you know, Brentford winning would be great in terms of, you know, stopping Liverpool's title charge, because personally, I do want to see some other teams win. I want to see rotation of the teams winning the league in Prem. But, you know, I hope they win now for you so you can get your thing there. Angelo. It's going to take the free kick here. He could whip this in. I don't know if it's going to be a cross or not. Yao Felix also defending Ronaldo. There's a guy there pushing Ronaldo. Yao Felix absolutely bashed him in the face there, and Ronaldo's doing a little bit of a chuckle and patting Yao. Man, Yao Felix now Ronaldo's bodyguard. That is actually crazy. That is crazy. Literally, Ronaldo's standing there, and then Yao just sprints into him. Oh, that's so funny. He's actually he's calling Yao Felix over to talk to him, and Ronaldo's telling the ref, stop calling him over. That's actually funny. That is actually funny. Yao Felix is the bodyguard of Ronaldo. Yao Felix is like, you know, I would say Ronaldo's the bodyguard of Yao Felix, but it's the other way around, I guess. And hi, Lurax, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing good. Okay, Angelo, cross in. Header from Yao Felix, off target there. Unlucky. Unlucky. I've got such a bad throat aches because I've been talking so much with the commentations, man. Okay, Yao Felix, yeah, just an off-target header there. It was still good. Not the best. Lots of pressure on Hazem here. It's now going to be with, I think, Rosier trying to do a through ball to El Soma. That's going to be a good run from Nawaf Al-Akidi. Coming out of the box. Clears that away. Good chance. And, what's wrong, Lurax? I don't care about the hello. I don't know. What do you mean? You don't have to write in all caps, man. It's okay. I can see your message. Okay, this is going to be Inigo Martinez. And it's a free kick for Al Hazem. There's a foul on El Salehi. You're watching you from your TV and what? Okay. Williams is going to be taking... Sorry, Williams? Martins is going to be taking... Where the heck did I get Williams from? There's only a single red fish in the pond? Nah, there's more fish in there. You just can't see them because the light's off. Okay. It's going to be Al Soma taking the free kick. Angelo, please lead the field. I didn't actually see what he did there. I was too distracted by something, you know, possibly bad happening. Promise you, my fish tank is not empty. Never mind. And hi, Lurax, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Like a little bit of a heart attack you had there, Lurax. Here we go. Al Sommer's going to take. He might be shooting here, I do believe, since he is the striker. I do believe he's going to shoot. Smash like if you think he's going to shoot here. 3, 2, 1. Takes the shot, and that is off target. That is not a good free kick at all. Terrible. He's just trash game after game. Nah, the Angelo hate's crazy, you know. I don't think he's trash. I personally, you know, he's been developing. He's a young player. W stream last night got 8.5k views. Yeah, W's, you know. For me, I just hope that was enjoyable. That's personally what I believe. Simikin. Even if it got 10 views. If it's enjoyable, I'm happy. Yeah, Felix. Sultan. Through ball there, trying to find the path of Coman. Running onto it. Coman sprints. That's going to be intercepted by Varela. and he's going to clear that away. It's now back into the midfield here with Al-Nakhili. Tanker sends it down, and it's going to be a throw-in for Sultan. Okay, back to the TV. No problems, Lurax. W's. Here we go. Sultan's going to take the throw-in. And develop in your own time, not playing key midfield role for 90 minutes every week. Bro, it's 2 games. Brozovic is injured. It's 2 games. Nah, that Angelo hate is actually insane. 2 games he's played midfield for. Like, he didn't play, like, a game ago or so. He's been fine. Look, he's got the ball now. Angelo, let's see what you do, man. Now to Inigo Martinez. Okay, just lay it off there. Okay, it's now Bushal, who's now left back, of course. And Inigo Martinez, Simikin. Simikin to Kaibari. 1 touch to Sultan. Sultan back to Simikin. Chance for Simikin to do a long ball there. He does to Koeman. A little bit of a header over to Sultan. Cleared away there by El Shankiti. And back to Simikin. Sent all the way now down the field to Nawaf Al-Akidi. And he's going to send the ball long this time. Koeman might be able to touch this. He does. Nice control by Koeman. Ronaldo's on a run there. Flick over to Ronaldo. Headed away. That is unlucky. Ronaldo's pressuring. He might be able to win the ball. Mane goes to the tackle. He has to be very careful, Mane. He doesn't get a yellow card here. That would be a terrible slip-up, getting a red card. Please don't, Mane. Hey, Liverpool actually are losing. You're trolling, Katie. Yeah, they actually are losing. It's 1-0 for Brentford. Angelo. Angelo holding the ball. Now to Bushal. Back to Khaibari. Sultan. Now to Khaibari again. And now it's going to be with Koeman, Sultan, Felix. A little bit of a cross there into Sultan. Chop he tries to do, and that's going to be intercepted by Al-Nakhili. Khaibari wins it back. Koeman. Dive there from one of the Hazem players. It's going to be played on. Angelo, he might take the shot himself. He does. Long-range shot. Deflected away. And it's a chance, actually, for Al-Hazem. It's a 2v3. It's going to be Khaibari coming back. The player, Sayoud, passing now off to Al-Harbi. Now into the defense there for... I don't even know. They've just paused the game. Sayali has the ball, and they pause the game. Interesting. Referee's now going to check this player on the ground, who I believe completely dove to the floor. Terrible play. Yeah, just dove straight to the ground. No touch at all. Mad dive there. Khaibari held the ball up nicely. Yeah, just completely just falls to it. Angelo truly is a goofball. Okay, I don't know where the Angelo hate's coming from. This is actually mad. I wouldn't give him the best player on the field ever. I'd probably give him, like, you know, his overall rating. I'll give him a 6 out of 10 for most games. I think, you know, he's got a long way to go, but he's definitely good. I don't know why, you know, you guys saying he's bad. He's a goofball. Jorge Jesus not looking too happy with the performance so far. Of course. Always wants the best from his team. That's why he's a top coach. And there's going to be a long-ranger ball. And it's with Al-Sama now to Sayoud. And it's going to be with Al-Rashid. Hazem also did sub on a defender at the halftime as well that I forgot to mention for Al-Harbi. It's going to be Sayoud. I did think he was on the field before, but I just double-checked, and yeah, he was subbed off. This is now going to be with Sayali. Pass back from Sayoud. Now back into the defense here. Now with number 34, Al-Dakil. Over to, I think that is Martins with the ball. Fabio Martins trying to do a skill. Simikin defends. Sultan now cleaning up the mess. It's a 2v1. And Sultan, nice clearance away. Khaibari, Angelo. Angelo with 2 players marking him. Gets past 1. Finds a through ball to Felix there. Felix being marked. And it's going to be a free kick here for Al Nassr. Al Nassr free kick. That counter did happen because of Angelo. Exactly. Angelo's family have dirt on Nassr management or something. No! He just did a counter attack. Okay, what is going on? That counter did happen because of Angelo. Nice little skill. Yeah, exactly. Sherry gets it. There was no handball there on Sultan. Don't know what they're yapping about as well. Hit his side clearly. Angelo. Nice through ball. That is what we're talking about. Through ball to Coleman. This is a very good chance. Nice setup. Coleman back pass to Mane. That was not great by Coleman. Angelo, another through ball to Yao Felix. This guy's going phenomenal, Angelo. Yao Felix, again, double through ball. That is not great. I don't know what's going on with the through balls into the box. This NPC tanker gets 2 headers onto the ball. 2 headers to clear away. What is this guy doing? 1 and then 2. Like, what is going on, man? It's the same guy that's just touching the ball every time. Do they have other defenders, or is it just Tanker on their team? It's literally just Tanker and Varela. And then El Sommer occasionally. Okay, Coleman. Coleman trying to do a cross. Crossed in. Simikin with the header. Missed. It's now going to be with Fabio Martins again. Bro, Tanker's the only player on their team, I promise you. Okay, intercept by Kai Barry. Ronaldo in the box by himself. Skills past the goalkeeper. That's definitely a penalty there. I believe so. They've given a goal kick. I actually can't believe they've given a goal kick here. Ronaldo's saying there was a touch. I do believe that was a touch. Tunker equals Tanker for them, yeah. Because he is a tanker. He's an absolute beast. What is going on? Let's have a look. Is that a penalty? I do believe that is a penalty on the goalkeeper. He just absolutely slides Ronaldo out. Chopped away. Cuts his legs out. Checking VAR. That should be a pen. Why keep kicking it straight at him every time? I know, every time it's him that gets the ball. It's actually funny. Should be more clinical. That should be a pen. That should hands down be a penalty. Dive, you think? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If from the angle they show... Let's have a look here. Side angle. Yeah, dive. Okay. That's a dive. I don't know why I dove. That's a dive. The side angle showed it there clearly. I couldn't see from the front angle. That definitely looked like a touch. But yeah, side angle, definitely a dive. Bro, what is this? Then they just do the biggest... This was the close-up they gave of Ronaldo. Like, why are they showing that on the camera? What the heck? Yeah, that is a dive for sure. Ronaldo, bro, why are you diving, man? It's okay, you don't have to dive. It's fine. We can still get another goal. He should have just skilled and shot. I don't know why he actually stopped the play there. Yeah, is what it is. We just play on. Trying to win one. I guess it's, you know, we'll go for the next part of the game. You know, we'll get an open play goal. Or he's about to cry. No, he's not. I don't know why they're zooming into his face, though. It's pretty funny. Okay, here we go. Goal kick for Varela. Again, this is just kick and rush. That we need a breakthrough and get a second goal. I think if we get one more goal here, we will start absolutely slamming them. Because they'll go more attacking. Here, they're still defending because they think they can get a win. Or a draw. Sorry, they can get a draw. We can't accept a draw here. So, you know, a win is optimum. If we get a 2-0, we should be able to break them apart easier. How much injury time? I mean, it's the 60th minute. So, you know, there's still about 30 minutes of gameplay left. I'm not too sure how much injury time there will be. You know, judging by... Yeah, 30 minutes still. A lot of stuff can happen in 30 minutes. Noaf Bouchal just wins a free kick there for Hazem because he tackles a player to the floor. He has to be scoring. I think it's just, I don't know what he was really doing, to be honest. I don't know why he dove when there was a clear chance to score. I mean, maybe he didn't want it to be his 950th goal. I don't know. There has to be some reason why he didn't just run on and finish it. Instead, he, you know, fell to the floor for it. That is going to be cleared away for Hazem. Tranquilly, who will score his 950th. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and that's going to be cleared away. Nice and easy. That is offside. However, Sayud is offside. Bouchal with a nice little offside trap. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know why he didn't shoot. Literally, there is... I actually can't think of a reason why he didn't. It was just a little bit stupid, a bit of a, you know, mentality fade. And Can I try to speak Turkish? Pancake, I don't know Turkish. There's going to be a little bit of a run here from Mane. Intercepted there from El Dakil. And it's now back with Hazem. Instantly, Sayud now with it over into the midfield. Rosier. Is Felix on drugs or something? He is scoring left, right, and center. I don't think he is on drugs. I just think he's just a phenomenal player. And he's always, you know, finding the back of the net ever since he came with Cristiano, helping him develop. You know, definitely, I think, yeah, Felix always had this potential. Why is there another guy on the floor? Oh, my goodness. Why are they just stopping just continually? I don't get it. Why are they actually just stopping every game? Every play. Just the guy just falls onto the floor and stops. Bro, Hazem's just such an annoying team. Say Hirochiro Sama. Okay. Substitution for Hazem. I don't know why they're just stopping every 10 seconds. You're saying he is in his prime glazing. Yeah, I know what you meant there. I'm joking. Carvalho's coming on Nawaf for Hazem. Double sub. Just hurry up and bring the players on the field. They're actually ambulancing someone off. That's insane, man. You're not even... You can walk. You can walk. He's getting onto the stretcher and he can walk. Did it actually sound good how I read it? Okay. Of course, Tanga's up the field as a striker checking on the player. I mean, fair enough. Of course he's there. You know, he's everywhere in this game. He's literally in every position. Okay, so subs are occurring. It's a triple sub. Liverpool missed 3 big chances. Liverpool losing is actually pretty funny. Not going to lie, because I don't understand how they can... This team just... Personally, for me, I don't think Arne Slot is a good manager. I don't. I think he's a very average manager that got lucky last season with the, you know, the quality he had. The other teams were very bad as well. You know, Arsenal losing key games, key easy games. Liverpool should have bought Gyökeres. That's what I'm saying. Liverpool, Gyökeres should have been the move, and Isak to Arsenal should have been that move. Not the other way around. I don't think Isak fits Liverpool's system. You know, Salah crossing it in, Gakpo crossing it in. And I don't think Isak fits into, you know, he would fit more into Arsenal's system as sprinting, fast pace, you know. That's what I feel like. Okay, so all of those Hazem players have walked off, finally. There we go. They're now showing Ronaldo washing himself with water. I don't know what that cutaway was. I mean... What are we doing for the cutaways today, camera crew? We're going, like, cutting away to Ronaldo's face every 3 seconds. With Liverpool and Man City swap places this season. I believe Liverpool will finish this season 4th. 4th, I believe they'll finish, or 5th. I don't know why. I just have a feeling they're going to not finish as high as they think. And this match is the boringest one. I mean, you know, at least we're still winning it. Well, I take a win every day of the week. Ronaldo now with the ball inside the box. Cross. Hold by Angelo. Going to be cleared back. Now with Khaibari. Sultan. We should get a goal soon, I do feel. You know, I predicted the first goal early on. The second goal might be coming. And now with, yeah, Felix pass over to Sultan. Cross going in. Caught by this goalkeeper, bro. This goalkeeper. They can have Gyökeres. He hardly scores. And his last 2 goals, one was a fumble and the other he used his private pass to score. Okay. And why did you dive, Cristiano? I don't know. Yeah, Cristiano. Noaf Al-Lakidi. A little bit of a chip over. I don't know why Noaf Al-Lakidi was chipping there. I think it's because it was offside. Yep, offside call. Bruce, okay, what the heck? And hi, Jack. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Your only complaint about Koeman is that he's slow as molasses. I mean, fair enough. I do believe that the players this game, I don't know, they're still stuck in FC Goa mode. Some of them are stuck in the mode of not playing strong. And unfortunately, you know, we should be winning to this team a lot. Hazem playing park the bus still. I think it's because they are trying to still play for a draw here. You know, 1-1's on the table. I definitely think if we get 2-0, then we should be fine to where they'll stop defending and actually start playing more attacking, and that should open them up and allow us to get more goals. So yeah, it is all a matter of time until we get a second, and then once we get that, we should get a third and a fourth eventually. Good pass through by Ronaldo to Mane. He takes the shot. Mane, you should have passed it. What are you doing? Pass it off to Koeman, bro. I mean, you can take the shot from there, but at least if... I don't know. With a goalkeeper like this that seems to save everything, the best option would have been to pass it to Koeman just for a tap-in. Nah, we're not racist on this channel, Indu. Let's not write that other thing. Please don't. Mane's my guy. He's my G. Look, I got Mane's card. He's my guy. Just, I don't know why he's been doing that. You know, he's been a bit stupid this game so far. Some of the opportunities. North Alakidi to Simican. Guys, Manchester City might lose, but Haaland is still a cheat code in real life. Yeah, Haaland's an absolute cheat code this season for sure. Definitely phenomenal striker. Same with Kylian. I don't think Haaland will win Ballon d'Or just because it's World Cup year again. They'll give it to whoever wins the World Cup as the best player. Koeman. Step over. Now to João Felix. Mane should have just passed. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he could have taken the shot, but I think it should have been a pass over. Koeman losing the ball there as well. Intercepts it back. Angelo off position there. That was not great. It's now going to be over to Al-Hazem's right back. Aldo Rashid trying to get through ball to Sayoud. Intercept by Anijo Martinez. Gotta say, the most solid player on the team every game is Anijo Martinez. He's the best player every game, basically, in terms of quality, always being solid. I haven't seen him have a bad game yet. And I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't seen it. So, you know, I think he's a very quality defender. Bad pass by Sultan, just giving it away. I don't know what he's doing there. And this is now going to be over to Tanker. Absolutely tanking up that defense. That's what you're doing, my guy. Literally the only defender, it seems like. After Ronaldo and Yao, yeah. No, but I even say, you know, Ronaldo's not playing every game. João Felix not playing every game. And he has played every game. And he's always solid in every single one. Crossed in by Hazem. And that is going to be a corner for them there first of the game. Good intercept by Simican. Can't complain about that. And let you guess your time. I think I'm like 1 hour ahead of you. So you shouldn't really be able to not guess it. Okay, here we go. Or 1 hour behind, I think. I don't know. Maybe you have to guess. Hazem's going to cross it in, bro. Now, what I'm more annoyed about is the fact that if Hazem get a 1-1 here, like, genuinely, they're the team to play 10 at the back. They are the team to do that, so we cannot let them score. By the way, Napoli destroyed Inter. Destroyed? Okay, I've not seen the scoreline for that game. Let's take a look. Napoli versus Inter. 3-1. Oh, wow. Yeah, De Bruyne got subbed off for an injury after his pen. That's all I know. McTominay and Anguissa scored. Çalhanoğlu got a pen. Wow, okay. My time is 22:30. Yes, correct. What is it with us versus Hazem? I know. I actually had joy not seeing them last season. And then I see them again. Just get relegated, please. Just get back into the second division. Or first division. That's what it's called. Not stupid in... You don't belong in this league. Sultan sends a cross in. That's a deep cross. Koeman's going to run after the ball in the box there. And good shielding from Sultan to win a corner. Nice. Tanker again, the only guy running onto the... What is going on with this Tanker guy? He's on everyone. Okay, Hassan's coming on here. And Najdi's also coming on, I believe. Is Najdi coming on? No, Wesley. Sorry, Najdi's not in the subs. Park the bus teams. 1-0 down. We still waste time, I know. W stream. Thank you, Go Craze. W, comment. Okay, here we go. Angelo's going to cross the ball in. Deep cross. Back post. Header from Anijo Martinez. Controlled by João Felix. Chip over. Koeman header. That's going to be another corner, I believe. Goal kick. Okay, never mind. Just give a goal kick. They're not even trying to score as well. They're just literally just playing 10 at the back. Is Wesley growing a beard? Bro's a beard. Wesley, man. You actually have a beard? Okay, Varella's going to play the goal kick here. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a control there from Haibari. Somehow there's a free kick given to Hazem. I have no idea how. Substitutes are going to occur anyway. So it's going to be, first of all, Wesley coming on. And Wesley will come on for Yao Felix. Interesting choice there. Yao Felix coming off. I think that is to save him for, of course, tomorrow, on Tuesday, guys. It is against Etihad in the King's Cup. Now, I do know Wesley's coming on. We need Yao peak form against Etihad in the King's Cup. We can't be getting out in the King's Cup. We need to win that cup. We need to win the league. Should be studying, but you're watching your W's go crazy. W's. And tonight you're going to grind MC. No problem, Alexa. See you later. See you tomorrow for the El Clasico. Yeah, gotta go. No props. So yeah, Felix coming off. And Hassan's on as well. I do believe Kaibari's coming off. Has he come off here? I don't know. No, he's not. Kaibari's on still. So who else was subbed? I don't know who else got subbed on then. Off. What? Okay. It might be Coman. That might be the person that's come off here with, yeah, it might actually be Coman here because Mane's still on. I'm surprised Mane's on. No, Coman's on. Okay, so who did Wesley come on for? Because it said Yao Felix for Hassan. Simikin's on. Am I still supporting Real Madrid or Barca? I mean, I'm Real Madrid fan, so Real Madrid, 100%. Never supporting that other club. And, yeah, Angelo's off. Okay, that's who it was, Angelo. Okay, we'll see how the game changes up without Angelo, See, we start scoring 10 goals. That'd be funny. And buying good night or good morning to everyone here. Yeah, W's Alexa. Okay, ball sent by Varela. It's going to be now over to Al-Nakili. Intercept there by one of the players. I don't know. All I know is that this place is making me tired. This match is making me tired because this is the first match genuinely where I can't stand the team that we're versing because they just defend the whole game. Literally. We better not draw. I know, we better not. We haven't lost or drew a match yet, so that feeling of a first loss or draw is going to be really toxic. Don't know. It's just going to feel bad. It's going to be Bushal. Nijo Martinez. Now over to Nawaf Al-Akidi. At least we did get that cushion goal at the start. Only about 17 minutes left of regular time plus additional. I think there'll be now 5-6 minutes additional just because of that little stoppage of the ambulance thing coming on and all the subs that have occurred. Mane absolutely fouled on the floor. That's going to be a free kick for Al Nassr. You can even see here still that Hazem are wasting time. They're grabbing the ball when we win a free kick and just time wasting. Like, Hazem, do you not know you need to score a goal, right? Is that just something you're not concerned about? Okay, Sultan. Not drawing to this trash would be terrible. I know, drawing to these guys or losing to them would be the worst feeling literally ever. Like, literally, it'd be worse than us drawing to Halal. If we drew a loss to Halal, it would be not as bad as drawing or losing to this, team. I genuinely think Hazem might be the most annoying team ever. Maybe. Top 3. Okay, this is going to be now Varela. Before you leave, you hope Carreras cooks your mile if he plays tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, if you're on the stream tomorrow, you'll be able to see Alexa, of course. W Madrid fan. This is now going to be an intercept there from Wesley. Finally, Wesley does something. Passes it over. It's a horrendous pass. Goofy Wesley. What are you doing, man? You do something good, and then you instantly mess it up. Like, what the heck? Okay, and then that's going to be Fabio. Martin's just sending the ball down. He's not even on the field anymore. Someone that looks like him. I think it's actually Cavallo. He grew his hair. He grew his hair long like Martin's there. Okay, it's going to be now a throw-in for Al Nassr. Every left back cooks Yamal, but they still glaze Yamal like crazy. Yeah. Your prediction for El Clasico? 3-1 Real Madrid win is a good prediction. 3-2 is going to be the prediction I go with, though. If we can get a 3-1, that would be phenomenal. But I do predict they're going to score 2 goals, so it's going to be tight. But I think we edge out a win. Also could be 2-1. 1 goal difference is what I do think is going to be the case. Anil Martinez lobs it long to Mane. And it goes straight out. It's going to be a throw-in now for Hazem. They pretend like it's just a friendly. You mean, oh yeah, when Yamal's versing a left back. Yeah, exactly. I know. Long ball there, trying to find one of the runners for Hazem. Intercepted by Simican. Wesley passed through to Ronaldo. Good pass to Coman there. Coman in the box. Might take the shot. He does, and that goalkeeper saved it. What is this guy? What actually is this goalkeeper? Are we joking? I can't. I can't. What is this goalkeeper? Yamal or Mbappe? Mbappe? I mean, I don't know what type of question that is. Not even close as well. What is this goalkeeper, bro? I just can't. No, we'll buy him and then he'll concede 10 goals in a row. This is how it works, you know. They only do this against Al Nassr. I mean, I swear this is the case. Every time as well. Coman unlucky there. That was a good shot, actually. Wesley, this keeper again, I know. Turning into Buffon and Casillas combined. Wesley, deep corner. That was not a great corner from Wesley. Goal kick now. Come on, Varela. Player of the match for this team. And goalkeeper on fire right now. Goalkeeper's just using hacks at this point. Hate stubborn teams like this one. You just feel like you punch a wall. Yeah, exactly. It's like this is the teams that do this, to be honest. If I take a look at the table, Hazem does this. Hilal used to do this when they had Bunu just doing his NPC saves, where he's like an actual, like, I don't know, he's like using, just, it feels like he's got creative mode on, to be honest, when Bunu's saving some goals. But yeah, main team is Hazem. I do also feel that do this a little bit. Demok do this a little bit. The rest of them don't. I think the rest of them are fine. Those three teams mainly, and then Halal, yeah, used to do this to us, and it was really annoying, where they just somehow save everything. Like shots, and purely shots as well, not even just defending, just shots going onto the goal. Wesley. Thank you, Goat Craze, appreciate it. Wesley back to Sultan. Sultan now over to Khaybari. Okay, bye before you get too angry to throw your phone across the room. Yeah, W's Alexa. See you later. Okay, Simican now over to Wesley again. Wesley trying to skill in. Absolutely defended there. Hazem actually playing 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at the back. Are we being for real? You're 1-0 down. You're playing 8 at the back. 1-0 down. I don't understand it. I just hope that this team just doesn't stay up. They're a defensive-only team. 3 goals for 6 goals against. I know. Exactly. 3 goals they've only scored ever in the league so far. Definitely watching El Clasico with you. Yeah, W's a goat craze. Okay, injury on the floor again. Another injury for Injury FC here. Hazem. W Nassr fans in the crowd as well. So many of them showing their support. A lot of close calls we've had, to be honest. We've been kind of unlucky. If we take a look here, 18 shots, 5 on target, 1 big chance. Big chance missed. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target. Let's have a look at some of these plays by our players. Yeah, showing Ronaldo's back heel there. The amount of skill flicks that we've done is in this game is actually phenomenal. Have a look at Angelo's little touch over. Yeah, we've been definitely playing well this game. I don't think we've been playing bad. It's just that this team is annoying to watch, so it kind of distorts how good we're playing. This is, you know what Hazem reminds me of? Hazem are like the Getafe of SPL. They're the Getafe of SPL, basically. I don't know how many of you guys agree with me. I think that's a pretty solid statement. Well, I mean, they're literally playing the same tactics, just defend the whole game and waste time. Looks like one of their players might be subbed off here. They've already done, let's see how many subs. They've done 4 subs. This will be their final sub. He's getting ambulanced off here, of course he is. You know, just classic ambulance. No problem, Goat Craze. If you don't have to send money, you know, as long as you're enjoying the stream and watching, it's all good. W's. Yeah, so El Dekil is coming off by ambulance. Definitely 100% makes sense there. And see you later. Second ambulance player in 1 game. Yeah. Watch him. He'll get parked off the side and then he'll run off the field. Because, yeah, that's a whole lot of time wasting right there. Now it's going to be like 10 minutes additional time as well. please just score another. If we score another, I won't care about the rest of this game. I'll be so happy because then we can't possibly draw or lose. Because if we score another, they're not going to go and manage to score 2 with how they've played so far this whole game. Sultan. Don't think CR7 is going to score now. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think so. It would have been good, but, you know, I'll take anyone scoring. I'll take any single person on this team scoring now just so that we can have a nice, you know, win here. And we can count this onto the sheet of an additional win to be 18 points at the top. And that will be also 4 points clear of Al Hilal and only 3 points clear of Tawoon. Okay, Neil Martinez. We need to lose Tawoon off our tail, though. They're versing Qadsiya next. It would be good if Tawoon and Qadsiya drew. That would be very good. And North Bushal is pressuring. There's some pressure from Hassan as well. It's going to be now Hazem on a fast breakaway run. And the ball goes straight out. Throw in for Al Nassr. Watch them in extra time as well. In extra time, they'll suddenly play 5 at the front as well, guys. Just be prepared for that, where they start playing very attacking in, like, the remaining 2-3 minutes. Okay, there's a foul on Coman. Free kick for Al Nassr. Definitely a clear foul there. Okay, let's have a look at that again. Yeah, 100% a foul. You could actually argue that's a yellow card, but the referee's not given that. Simican. Enil Martinez. Now Hassan. Enil Martinez again. Ball back over to Khaibari. Through ball to Sultan. Sultan, Wesley. Now Coman. Coman back over to Mane. Holding it up. But Ronaldo got 5.9 rating. That's not fair. Don't take the rating seriously. Don't take it seriously. Like, Football, he's got 6.7 rating. So, I don't really look at the ratings personally. This is also a free kick for Al Nassr. Definitely a free kick. Yeah, absolutely fouled Mane on the floor. Should be a yellow card, really, as well. Looks like Ronaldo's going to be taking this free kick. I don't think he's going to shoot. What platform are you watching this match on? Not that you're going to ditch you after hearing the platform. Just curious. No probs. So I'm watching on the official platform, Thamanya, which is the platform where you can watch Saudi Pro League games if you're in Saudi. You know, otherwhere else you can watch on DAZN. You can watch on BN Sports. And hi, Timmy. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Timmy Tough Knuckles is in the stream. And welcome, Sands, as well. W's. Yeah, I think Ronaldo might be not... I don't know if he's shooting here. Is he going to shoot? Or is he going to cross? He might be shooting. There is no way. If bro scores this, I mean, fair play. Man, if he scores this... Yeah, he's going to shoot. He actually shoots a rocket. That goes over. Goes over. Unlucky there. That was actually a good shot. Unfortunately, yeah, just too high and right. Good shot. It's definitely better than some of the other free kicks. Okay. Varela is going to take the goal kick. Quickly taken. He's now going to send that over deep. And straight out. It's now going to be an Al Nassr throw in here. Mane is going to take. Brentford 2-0 up. 2-0. Whoa, when it's halftime as well. Or is it already been halftime? I think it's already been halftime. I can't believe that. Brentford scored. Congrats to them. And you streamed for 3 hours and it took you one time to fight the boss and you didn't even beat it. Oh, 1 hour to fight the boss. I mean, fair enough, Sands. You know, what game were you playing specifically? Khaibari. Now over to Hassan. Hassan now to Simican. And Simican, long ball over to Wesley. Come on, let's get a goal, please. Wesley, cross in. It's a deep cross. It goes to absolutely no one because Wesley's washed. And that is going to be cleared away by Hazem quickly. Yeah, Mane wins a throw-in actually for Hazem there. He actually defends that nicely. And Snowgrave, chapter 2. Okay, W's. Sands. Lucky you found UW Create. Thank you, Go Crazy. W, fan, you know. Fan? I don't like saying fan. I just like saying viewer, you know, a little bit about W's viewer. Bashar also fouled, slapped on the back of the head. Okay. This is going to be now with Khaibari. Even viewer's a bit weird. I feel like viewer's just like a bot term. I would say, you know, W person, you know, W human being. Wesley's going to try and pressure that. Varela absolutely steals the ball. And it's going to be another throw away from the goalkeeper, who just absolutely sends that long. Of course, he hits a perfect goal kick ball, because why not? And call me what you want, even fan. I'll call you, you know, a nice human being. Go crazy. W's. Okay, this is going to be now over to Sayoud. Sayoud holding the ball still. Back to, I think that's Rosier. Now El Habashi. Sayoud, little chip over. Bouchal is defending. They try and cross this in, Hazem, and it's going to be a goal kick. Good defense from Bouchal. Nice. Phenomenal defense. Yeah, no touch. Oh, it actually did touch him. That should have been a goal kick. I mean, a corner. That should have been a corner. I'm surprised that they didn't give a corner for that one. Simican. Noaf Alakidi. We take that, though. We take that. And Neil Martinez. I think it was too light of a touch for the referee. Maybe, I don't know, the ball sensor didn't feel it. Noaf Alakidi holding the ball up. And he's going to just play it short to Kaibari. A little bit of a chip over to Simican. And Simican sends it long. Mane in the midfield. Skills pass one. Mane, good through ball there to Wesley. Wesley by himself. He might take the shot. Wesley passes into Ronaldo. Scores Ronaldo. Goal 2-0. Let's go. He's going to hit the Sue. Ready. Sue. Let's go, Wesley, you absolute legend, man. Getting the assist as well. I mean, you know, you're redeemed, Wesley. You are not the worst player anymore on this team. The worst player on the team is no one, because that was goal number 950. 950, let's put that on there, at the 87th minute, and it's assisted by Wesley. Gone down in history, Wesley, as well. It's assisting number 950. Let's take a look at that Mane skill again, man. What a skill from Mane. Skills pass one. The vision on Mane's pass is phenomenal. It is so good. The vision from Mane. So, yeah, Wesley sends that and then just cuts it back perfectly to Ronaldo. Amazing finish. I mean, this is why Ronaldo's the best striker ever. Now, you know, he was best winger ever. Now he's the best striker because he finishes those with ease. And that is 2-0 now. The game's won. We don't have to worry about Hazem winning now. See you later, Hazem. Go back to relegation, please. Never come back. Absolute joke club. And yeah, what a finish by Ronaldo. W. So. Yeah, Wesley assists number 950. And this is going to be now some pressure from Wesley. Coleman wins it back. We could get another here because they're not going to be playing defending anymore, are they? Yeah, look at you with your 5 players at the front now. Yeah, because you have suddenly realized that you can't win for a draw. Oh no, poor Hazem. That's why you don't play park the bus for 90 minutes, literally. That's why you don't do it after conceding 1 goal, you play park the bus. I don't get it. There's literally no thought to the thing as well. There's no thought to it. Hassan, Mane, taps it over, gets absolutely fouled on the ground, but the referee says play on. Hassan intercepts. It's going to be now back with Hazem, however. You only have about 112 subs, but you're going to give you a shout out. Okay, W's go crazy. I mean, you know, W's for being on the stream in the first place. You don't have to give a shout out. It's all good. You being on the stream is a dub. Mane, then wow, they assist. A nice goal for 950. Yeah, nice 950th. You know, probably not the goal Ronaldo had in mind. He probably wanted a long range. 949 should have been 950, to be honest. But, you know, we take a goal and we take number 950 to seal the deal here. El Amri's about to come on, I think, for Simican. We both were wrong. CR7 did score. I know, man. Yeah, CR7 scoring. Not on the bingo card for today after the, you know, the way Hazem were playing, but we take a dub. We take CR7 scoring. We take 950. 50 more to go to 1,000, man. Countdown is truly on here. I do think 1,000 before the World Cup. Or, sorry, 1,000 during the World Cup will be reached. Especially if we go high in the tournament. Okay, there's going to be a free kick here for Coleman. Just one. Nice free kick. Yeah, Coleman, time waste. Give them a little bit of their own medicine here. They're trying to pull you up now. Where was that little motivation before, Hazem? When, you know, you're parking the bus for the whole game. I want to know where that motivation was. Yeah, unfortunate for the fans who left the stadium already, by the way, because they didn't get to see Ronaldo score. Hit the Sue. Coman just tying his laces up. We might see Coman get subbed off maybe, just for, you know, rest for the Etihad game on Tuesday. Yeah, good shot by Cristiano. 3-0. It's possible now because they are playing not defensive anymore. It's possible to get a third. Yeah, Ronaldo very happy about that goal. Yeah, Garib's coming on. I think Coman's coming off here. We need him in top shape for the King's Cup. So yeah, Al Amri on and Mane off. And Garib on and I do believe Coman off. Yeah, so Garib and Mane off. Sorry, Garib and Amri on and Mane and Coman off. Sorry, a little bit confusing there, but... Mane W game, by the way. Nice through ball there. That third through assist was really good. We take Mane W performance. Okay, now over to Nawaf Al-Akidi. And Nawaf Al-Akidi to Simikan. And yeah, goal winning before the World Cup, 1,000 goals. I mean, I'd love to see it during the World Cup. I'd love to see number 1,000 scored in a World Cup final, for example. Imagine that. The scenes. The World Cup final winner is 1,000th goal. That would be such a crazy scene to see. Inigo Martinez pressuring the ball there. Al Amri also pressuring slightly. The referee almost got in the way there. Hazem still have the ball regardless in the defense. Look at them, 2 at the back now. Where was that motivation before? 5 at the front, 6 at the front, 2, 4, 6, 7 at the front. Whoa, wow. 1,000 goal for the win in the World Cup final. I know. That's going to be Varela now with the ball. They passed all the way back to the goalkeeper. Ronaldo pressuring, trying to get the ball off the goalie. He's out of the box there. I mean, that guy thinks he's literally him, but he's not. You know, you can see it too today, my guy. And that is going to be now a throw-in here for Hazem. World Cup final against Argentina. CSN scores his 1,000th goal. Imagine, yeah, that would be crazy. Okay, Nawaf Bouchal's going to take the throw. Throw back to Inigo Martinez. Al Amri. And Al Amri is going to pass over to Simikan. Simikan trying to go for a through ball possibly. Might just hold the ball up. Goes back behind to Al Amri. Al Amri going to hold this up. If we win this, which we will surely win, we have 11 games unbeaten. Yeah, and 6 league games, all 6 unbeaten as well, which is phenomenal. You know, hopefully we can keep that going into the King's Cup. Get the King's Cup unbeaten. And then we can go to the next league game, you know. Just keep getting wins under Jorge Jesus. I love to see when I go into Al Nassr's match fixtures, just all the green ticks next to the games. It just looks so nice. Nice and lovely to see. Khaibari. Now over to Simikan. And this is now going to be Simikan through ball over to Wesley. There could possibly be another goal here in a second. From one of our players because, yeah, again, Hazem not playing defensively anymore. Al Amri. I guess maybe they are. They played 6 at the back now, so I don't think they actually really care to be a team properly. They just care about defending and not doing anything else. Nawaf Bouchal trying to win the corner there. It actually hits the corner flag. Nawaf Bouchal goes out, and that's going to be now a throw-in here for Al Hazem. Good pressure from Nawaf Bouchal there. Quickly thrown. He's going to pressure again. Trying to get the, ball in the deep of the second, the opponent's half here. And it's now going to be over to Hazem on the other side. And Go Craze, don't answer personal questions, by the way, like very personal. But what I will say is I believe in being a good person, you know. That's why I love talking to you guys, so W's. This is now going to be over to, I think that was El Rashid. He's playing very high. Sayud in the box, possibly. Good intercept from Inigo Martinez. Simikan clears. And it's going to be a catch for Nawaf Al-Akidi. Time waste, please. We got 30 seconds left. This game's mopped up. Who will be the MVP? I believe it will be... I believe it might be here either Mane or you could say Ronaldo. He won the game. Ronaldo brace next game? Hopefully, yeah. And no, it's no problem. Go crazy. All good. 50 more goals to go as well to 1,000. I know. I can't wait. Sultan through ball that to Angelo. And Iman, MVP 8.5 rating. Yeah, Iman could definitely get MVP as well, I'd say. But he got subbed off at halftime, so I wouldn't say he would be the MVP. You know, Rishan, I think it's just that his football rating's high because Yeah, he was subbed off with a high rating. Wesley, still with it. Wesley, if he gets another assist here, might actually steal one. Kaibari. And that's going to be a free kick for Hazem. Somehow, Wesley gets fouled, and it's going to be a free kick for Hazem. What is that? No, that is terrible. I don't know why they've given a foul here for Hazem player. That is a terrible decision from the referee. It doesn't matter. Full time, basically. Again, I do believe this is probably going to be... You could also say, yeah, Felix. It's actually kind of hard for this one. Has to be Mane. There's no way it's not Mane. I mean, he's actually been phenomenal this game. Your dad went crazy seeing Ronaldo score his 950th goal. I know. I when I see 1,000, I'm going to absolutely go mad. When I see 1,000. See how Felix got his phone in his pants? Okay, what the heck, man? That was kind of weird. And W's Mo on for subscribing. Appreciate it. You get the little Sue thing there. Sue. Love seeing that animation. And welcome back, Asiri. Just at full time there. That is a W full-time game right there. Unfortunately, we didn't see the most fun game because, of course, Hazem is just parked the bus the whole match because they don't care about winning or drawing. They just care about losing. But yeah, Ronaldo seals the deal. We got the win. That's 6 wins in a row for Al Nassr. And now we're top of the table, 18 points. We take that. Brentford still losing, by the way. 2-1 it's halftime. Liverpool scored at the 45th plus 5th minute. W's in the chat there as well, guys. Looks at top messages. It's a 4-way tie. Oh, yeah, it is. 4-way tie for second place. Jeez. First place is Indu. W's Indu. And MVP for this match has not been announced just yet. We'll probably see it in a second. By rating, it technically is Iman, but he was subbed off at halftime. Probably going to be Yao Felix, maybe, just basing on what the camera's looking at. Watch along Liverpool. I mean, it's halftime currently. I guess maybe I could. Their keeper is the MVP. Yeah, their keeper for sure probably could actually be the MVP with how he performed there. Jeez, how many saves that guy got? Let's see. Saves. It says 3 on football, but this football's got 0 knowledge. What fruits do I eat in my diet? I mean, very specific, Rishan. All, I guess. I don't know. I don't really eat fruit too much because I don't personally like it. I like just vegetables, salad, eat the healthiness for the football training, And hi, Haz, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, there was no actual rating on there. Unfortunately, so we didn't get to see who the MVP was. I guess I could say it after. We can say in the next stream. Iman's the MVP. Are you going based on rating, though? How did he get MVP for playing half a game of football? That is really interesting. I mean, I was going to pick him if he played the full game, but he played half a game. I would have picked Mane, personally, just by his end performance there. Phenomenal through ball, set up the second goal. Bro, scurvy? No, I don't. I don't have scurvy. What? Is that goofy? Okay. Anyway, that's full time. Probably can't watch Liverpool because it is like 12 a.m. now. Do I also hate the brain rot memes? Yeah, I do. I don't really follow brain rot. Let's do this clap thing. You know what? Okay, let's turn it up as well. I like hearing this. Bro, who's that random keeper that's on the side there? Did I watch the Man United match? No, I didn't, because it was during this as well. Half of it was in this Al Nassr match, and Al Nassr always a priority for me. And welcome you gang to the stream. Just at the end, W's. Cristiano Ronaldo had the least touches of any outfield player to play 90 minutes, but he scored a goal, which is all that matters, because goals win you games. And you watch Man United. I mean, fair enough, CDF. I watched the first half. Yeah, it was a good game, 4-2 for United. Well done, United, getting fourth as well. When are they going to say the MVP here? Are they going to say it? Still talking. I don't know. It must be. Is Ronaldo going to actually be the MVP? I think he is. I don't care. Okay, full time. See you guys in the next stream. 5 new subs. W's Goat Craze. W's all the new subs. Appreciate you all so much. And see you guys in the next stream. If you know I get 2 more wins, that hair guy can cut his hair. I know. It's going to be so exciting. I'm excited for him. You know, he's been doing it for what, more than a year. Let's hope he can get his hair cut because he deserves it. See you guys in the next stream soon.